All right, today we're diving into a major partnership that could totally change the game for on-chain gaming. We're talking about making these games way easier to build and, actually fun to play for everyone. So, let's just get right into it. Why are blockchain games so complicated? It's really the biggest thing holding them back, the one giant hurdle keeping them from hitting the big time. And this really is the core of the issue. You've got these brilliant developers who just want to make amazing games, and you've got players who just want to play. But this whole blockchain thing has been a massive roadblock for both of them. I mean, just think about it for a second. You're a game designer, right? You're an expert at storytelling and creating fun experiences. But suddenly, you also have to be a blockchain expert, a crypto genius? It's a huge ask, and it's definitely slowed things down. But that's where our story begins, with two very different companies teaming up to tackle this exact problem. This is where it gets interesting. I love this analogy. We've got the architect and the artisan. One is building the tools, the very foundation of the technology. The other is a master craftsman, someone who knows exactly how to create an incredible game. So meet our players. First, the architect. That's NEXUS. They're the ones building the infrastructure, the tools for tomorrow's games. Then you have the Artisan, Redlab Games. These guys are the real deal, a South Korean studio that has already created massive hit RPGs that people absolutely love. Let's look at what NEXUS brings to the table. Think of their cross-platform as a fully stocked kitchen for game developers. It's got everything: wallets, low-code tools for making tokens, even an AI assistant. The whole point is to handle all the complicated blockchain stuff so that game studios can just focus on, being creative and making awesome games. And on the other side, you've got Redlab's track record. And wow, is it impressive. We're not talking about a small indie studio here. Their game, ROM, shot up to #2 on Google Play in Korea and #3 in Taiwan. They know how to make a hit. So you can see the potential, right? You've got the tech and you've got the proven creative talent. So the big question is, what happens when these two paths cross? When the architect and the artisan finally team up? Well, this is where things get really, really interesting. It's official. On November 4th, 2025, NEXUS and Redlab Games signed an MOU. They're joining forces. And their mission is super clear. Use the cross-platform to make on-chain gaming simple. Simple for developers to build, and simple for us, the players, to actually enjoy without needing a PhD in crypto. And their plan is pretty straightforward. They're focusing on three main things. First, developing new features, like token-based items and secure marketplaces that just work, right, inside the game. Second, they're going to test out AI tools to help players and devs with all those tricky blockchain questions. And maybe most importantly, third, they're going to share what they learn. They're creating a playbook so other studios can follow suit. Okay, so this all sounds amazing, right? A grand vision for the future. But we do need to be clear about what this means in the here and now, especially for games that are already out. And you can really see that vision when you hear from the CEO of NEXUS, Henry Chang. He says it's about combining a great MMORPG with smart tokenomics to create a, quote, fresh kind of fun. It's not just about slapping tokens onto a game, it's about weaving them into the fabric of the gameplay to make it more immersive. Now, this is a really important note. If you're a player of Redlab's current games, like Realm Golden Age, don't worry, nothing is changing for you. That game is staying right where it is on the WeMix network. This whole partnership, it's all about building what comes next. Okay, so let's pull back for a second and look at the big picture. Why does this one partnership matter so much? What does it mean for the entire gaming industry? Well, to really get it, we need to be on the same page about what on-chain gaming even means. It's more than just a buzzword. It's about games where the key stuff, your items, your currency, is built directly on the blockchain. And what that gives you, the player, is true, verifiable ownership. So what does this all mean for gaming? Well, for one, it lowers the bar for talented studios to get into Web3. It's a perfect combo of proven game design and powerful new tech. And the goal? To make all the blockchain stuff, invisible. It should just work without you even having to think about it. This whole thing could be a huge signal that we're moving towards mainstream adoption. Which leaves us with one big, final question. Could this be it? Could simplifying the tech finally be the key that unlocks the next evolution of gaming? You've got the architect and the artisan working together. Maybe, just maybe, That's the secret sauce needed to tear down that wall and open up a whole new world for all of us.